So recently, like really recently, I figured out two things about comic books, right? You guys suck at your jobs, by the way. The people who read comic books, when it comes to these animes and death battles and stuff, you guys really suck at the explanation about why certain characters beat characters. And I hate that because I have agendas to push. I have agendas to push. I have information to know. So I found out. I told Thomas about this. I found out one Marvel 61 Earth 616 is the continuation for majority of the storylines in Marvel in the comic books, which means that's good. That means everything I can revert back to. I could just go look at Marvel 616 version, unless we're talking about a whole different version. So I'm gonna put this out there for everybody. This for everybody. Whether you're listening on YouTube or you listen to the other platforms, the Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Pandora. I think Audible too. Shout out to Audible. Probably somewhere else too.
Shout out to our followers, you know.
Yeah, shout out to everybody across the world too. You know, we worldwide. Just saying, y'all didn't know. Worldwide.
I see you, Japan. I see you looking at us.
Right. So, so now going forward, anything that I have a discussion about, we have a discussion about anything. Assuming we're using the comic book versions unless stated otherwise, and we're using the canon version, which is the continuation version of each character. For Marvel, it's 616, and for DC, it's DC's Rebirth. Now, for the DC Rebirth, it used to be DC Earth 1, but Earth 1 ended up going away, whatever, and it ended up turning into the Rebirth. Now, looking up the Rebirth stuff, the one character I had to look up. That's the one character because that's the one character that we always have to look. Superman.
Yep, here we go. Here we go.
And I finally, on this day, what's the day? Today is January 17th of 2026. I can finally admit and will finally say this. Now I understand why Superman beats Goku. Oh my goodness.
But y'all be cheating first of all.
Well, the fact that this is two different versions of Superman combined into one Superman. So this Superman has the history, has the knowledge and memories and abilities from two different Supermans into this one Superman. Cool. Oh. But his abilities to be able to do so much stuff, like he's immune to space and time, he's immune to erasure, he's immune to all this stuff. I did not know that. I understand now. Now that I understand, I'm here with it. I'm with y'all now. I'm up here now with it. I got you. Finally. But I had to look it up. Every time I heard an explanation, it's BS is what I hear.
I feel like what people how can I put it? I feel like people like only give like certain informations to make one character look good. I could be wrong.
You're not wrong.
I'm trying to like get into the thought process of both sides of the character, like Superman and Goku.
You're better off looking up their wiki battles is what they call it, because they usually use these characters for death battles on random
wiki battles.
Yeah, everybody gives that like, explanation, and they give them stats and stuff on everything. So that's why I found out that that's why I found out information that I was like, yeah, and then depends on who does it correctly. They also link the scans to them.
Okay.
They say, yeah, this Superman, he can do this because this person did this, and they post a scan. You go click on it. They say this person did this. Superman can do the same thing. I'm like, oh, okay. I said okay. That helps so much. It's so much easier for me to understand now.
So, like, not to off that topic, but there's this one debate that somebody had brought up. I think it was like in a group section of comic books or something like that. Mm-hmm. Who will win out of Doomsday or Broly? Super. So
Doomsday.
What I was trying to explain to people, this is the same character that killed Superman, right?
Correct.
So what I was trying to explain to someone, I was like, okay, if Broly managed to kill Doomsday, right? Mm-hmm. If he come back to life, he cannot be killed the same way again.
Correct.
I kept explaining it to them like, well, what if you do this? And I was like, okay. What I'm saying is that can happen, but if
that's the anime side of things,
right?
That's what I'm saying.
Right. I'm like, my thing is, I understand what you're coming from because I'm a Dragon Ball fan too, but I'm telling you that Doomsday cannot be killed the same way again because each time him and Superman fought, he had to pretty much come out with a different way how to kill him.
Unless he sent him to the Infinite Void.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, it's not technically it's not really easy to beat Doomsday because he killed Superman and he just as powerful as Goku.
Yeah, because he's a belt up stronger. But he's
Stronger. Okay, my bad. Stronger.
Sorry, stronger. Yeah, I, the
And it also depends. I guess it depends on which version of Doomsday. But I ain't
DC
really,
Rebirth version. That's what we using.
but I ain't think
Moving
we.
forward.
Yeah. Okay.
DC
Yeah. You're
Rebirth.
right. You're right.
Rebirth now.
You're
You
right.
know it. We got it. You got it. I got it. We got it now.
I actually like watched one of the
Canon
old movies when I was younger. Doomsday. I remember like, dang, Superman get this butt handed to him in the first 30 minutes of this. I'm like, God.
When I watched the animated movie of it, I was like, you know, when you get introduced to new characters, I don't know about you, but I end up searching up stuff and like,
Right.
what's about this character that I'm missing?
That they speech and stuff like that.
Right.
There's like different version of the animated version of not Goku, sorry, about Superman versus Doomsday.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's
the
built
one
from kryptonite.
right, he's built.
So
yeah, he's from
built,
Krypton.
he has the kryptonite.
Ironically enough, freaking I think one version Lex Luthor made him.
That's not like the movies.
It's not the movies. Is it the movies? I could have
It
sworn.
could,
I was gonna say because I know they had
probably
mentioned. I could have sworn they mentioned in the comment, but I feel like the version that I want to see the full version of when the whole Justice League trying to take on Doomsday. Boy, he mopped them. Boy, he mopped them. They couldn't do nothing to him. Batman tried, but you know, he's Batman.
Batman can't do nothing.
He couldn't do nothing. Green Lantern tried. He got clapped. Flash tried. He got clapped.
You should start watching a lot of those animated movies from DC. They're really good movies. So they had one to where first time Batman met Hal Jordan and Superman. So when him and Hal Jordan met up or whatever, they was cool. I mean, it was all right. Superman didn't know who they were. Was fighting against them.
Makes sense.
And Green Lantern could not block that man's punch. And then he said, "Stop." He said, Clark Kent, and he stopped. And he said, "Oh." He said, "You know my name." And he said, "Oh, Bruce Wayne." He did it like real quick. I was like, "Golly." I said, "That was quick." I was like, "Oh." That's the only reason why you stopped. I said, "That man would have been dead." He knew he would. And he said, "I gotta say this man's name or something."
Less than one person who played Wonder Woman. Kal-El, no. I ain't gonna never get over that.
Stop.
I ain't gonna never get over that. I said, "Bro, what is this, bro? Like, what is this? What is this acting right now?" They didn't replace her immediately.
Crazy, bro.
It was just.
But I still stand on the anime manga. Manga will still be DC and Marvel. Just saying. I'm staying on that. I don't care.
I feel like for me, this is probably actually the movie I was just talking about. How the whole Justice League versus Doomsday. I think that was part of like how it was designed. I think it's in a way like it is the new 252. Yeah, the Rebirth, same thing. New 52. I actually got a couple comic books about on the Flash. The Flash War. Ooh, I like talking about that. Yeah, the Flash.
We're still waiting on that information for the Flash, by the way.
Like the movie or what?
Yo, research, brother. He forgot about it.
What do you mean, like?
You had the idea to talk about every single Flash out there for a podcast.
Did I say that?
You have said that.
I know.
I remember that stuff.
No, because like I know, like
I'm still waiting.
Okay, that's fine. We can do the next podcast actually.
Okay.
But no,
don't
like
peer pressure yourself. That's 7 days from now.
No, I'm like
7 short days.
No, but like, because I remember we also talked about like me doing some research because like I'm trying to make my own comic book.
We'll talk about that next same podcast
because
all I gotta say is make sure you have your information correct. You know, there's people on YouTube.
That's fine.
You know they be tripping.
That's fine. Because like I feel like I mean if I'm wrong about some things, I mean feel free to correct me. Don't cuss me out, bro. Like